tell me, if you hear somebody talking fast and you have a brain injury, does that set you off your nerves? Or can you follow along with what they're saying? Welcome to my channel. I'm Astra. Thanks for stopping by to Astra's Brain Injury. Now, I know I'm giving you personal experiences now, y'all, very early on. Now, you know, when before my brain injury, and you know, someone's talking, they're excited, and they just talk really fast, like they are talking a mile a minute, like so fast they are talking. And you know, I was able to follow through, and I'm like, what? And then I'll be like, what? Girl, tell me that again. And you can see the excitement. Or children come to you when they're little and they want to tell you. They don't sit there and say, well, you know, they're so excited. They just want to get everything and ramble it off really fast to you. And so you would sit there and you listen to them and you're like, okay, baby. Okay. All right, that sounds good. And what happened? Tell mommy what happened. You know, so you're able to follow along. But when my brain injury began, I could not even handle, like how I'm talking now. This is a pace that I can handle. I could not handle if somebody started talking faster, because my brains just could not handle the speed that it was going at. And for me, I guess because of my processing, my brains is trying to figure out, okay, whoa, what's being said. And so it's just like everything is just coming at me all at once. And, you know, I'll tell you this before I go on. Now, with me, I could not handle things coming up in my face. So if, you know, my child is like, mommy, I couldn't handle it. You know, so I'm putting it up to y'all and not to me, because immediately I would move back. So this was, I guess, like a safeguard for me, or my brains wasn't processing, you know, the information as it's coming in. But going back with the fast talking, y'all, I couldn't handle it. I could not handle it. I could not handle one conversation fast. I couldn't handle two conversations, you know, normal speaking. Couldn't handle it. Much less like how, you know, before my brain injury, my girlfriends and I, we're all out, and, you know, we're sitting down, we're having dinner, and we're having fun, and we're chit-chatting, and we're having 10 million conversations all in one. And you're able to follow through and be like, oh, yes, girl, blah, 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 blah. And we're all talking, and we're like, you what? You know what I mean? And we're going, and we're all having a good time. And we can answer, we're answering all these different conversations and having them all at once, and nobody is lagging behind. Today, I can't do that. I can't do that, y'all. And so, as I said, with the fast conversations, I can't handle it. Like, you know, when somebody is upset and, you know, they may begin to raise their voice, they may begin to raise the pitch, not the pitch and the speed. So everything is beginning to go up, and go grrr. My brains can't handle it. If I was sitting there and somebody was talking fast, next thing I know, I'm out, or I'm getting agitated and I gotta go, because it's just angering me. And I don't understand, like I didn't understand back then that the speed was what was agitating me. I didn't understand it then. And you know, the thing is that it is not an easy thing because, you're going to be like, for instance, somebody's upset and they're coming to you and da 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 da. And you say, okay, whoa, slow down now. What? What do you mean slow down? Like, they want to take a piece of you and handle you. And it's not that you are wanting to be handled by somebody. You cannot handle the speed at which they are speaking, because your brain is trying, well, not your mind, my brain was trying to keep up, first of all. And, you're telling me this sentence, but I'm not getting all the words that you're saying to me. I might get 2 of them, and that's it, if I get it. And then it goes into the black hole. It's lost because my brain is not remembering it. It's like, pew, it's gone. And so this was a very, I don't want to say stressful, but it was a very daunting kind of thing for me. So, when you're reaching out and you're having conversations with people, or somebody comes to you, but they are a fast talker, like the speed. I don't mean that they're fast talking, that they're trying to waylay you some way and, bamboozle you. No. Fast talking is just meaning the speed at which they are saying the words that is coming out of the mouth. That was very hard for me. As I said, it was either 2 things that was going to take place. Either I myself can feel I'm getting agitated because, and it's, and when you're getting agitated, it's like it's putting you into a panic. That's the next thing. Sorry, I forgot about that. It's like it puts me into a panic when somebody's speaking so fast. And I don't know if it's a control thing when you have a brain injury, that you can't control how fast the person is saying what they're saying to you. Then your mind has got to try and process what is being said to you, but it's coming out so fast, and your brain is trying to pick up what is being said. It's exhausting. It's not, this is exhilarating for me, trying to figure out all these different, no. It's exhausting. Like, it's mentally taxing. It was mentally taxing on my mind. Besides it being taxing, then it's like my mind is like, they're trying to talk really fast. Well, then you know what? Let's just try and kick it up a notch now. Either you're going to get agitated, or you're going to fall asleep, or you're going to be panicked. And it was never a good thing. That's not a good thing, because how many times you go and you have a conversation with somebody, you're having a conversation with somebody, and they are, you yourself as the individual is like, baby, wake up, or whomever, wake up. I'm talking to you. Can't you just listen to me? And you're getting upset. You as the individual is coming to the person. But when you have a brain injury now, and the person's coming to you and they're trying to talk to you, you're sitting there like this. You may look like deer in the headlights, and you can't help it. I couldn't help it. I really cannot help it. And even up to this day now, I can't handle fast talking. If you talking to me and you are talking really fast, well, I shouldn't say really fast. If it's faster than what my brains can process, it's going to exhaust me. It's going to overtax my mind. And then my mind is like, you know what? I'm out. Next thing you know, either I'm out that way, or I have to walk away. I'm like, you know what? I just gotta go away for a little bit, and then I would escape. And where I would escape was to my little garden. But that would be another story that I would tell you about. Talk about how I handled with different things. But there's so many different trials when you have a brain injury. Sorry, I just gotta drink some water, y'all. My throat is really dry. And so there is so many challenges that one faces when you have a brain injury. A lot. Like, and the thing is, you will never know what it is that is going to affect you until you're in that situation. You know, I never was upset if somebody was talking fast to me. It never upset me if we're having 10 million conversations. It was never something upsetting me for me if the TV is going, I'm washing dishes or I'm cooking, or, you know, somebody else is here talking and another conversation is down the way and there's noise going on. All of these things never used to affect me. But now today, can't handle it. If the TV's going and I was doing something over here, either I put on, because I've got noise canceling headsets, y'all. That's another thing. I have me some noise canceling headsets that I can put on my ears and just zone everybody out when it's so much for me. Like, you know, now. So, but still, as I go back, you know, I digress and I'll go back to the, with the speed talking. These kind of things, when you have a brain injury, it's very alarming. It was very alarming for me. Because, you know, I've got family members that they talk fast and they talk fast, they talk loud. I couldn't handle this. I would listen for a little bit and then I have to bounce. I gotta gone. Because it was too much for my senses. It was overloading for my brains. It was overloading for me. So my brains get overloaded, then it puts me into a panic. It either exhausts me, as I said, or it agitates me. And I wasn't one that I'm going to be just like, you know, because I'm agitated, I'm going to lash out on people, because that's never been my kind of personality. I'm thankful that I don't do that kind of stuff because I don't like it at all. Don't like it. But in regards to this, because I know what can set it off for me now, you know, in this 11th year, I'm understanding, you know, a bit better than when I first started with my brain injury. I didn't know. It's like everything was just too much. You know, the sound was too much. You know, the sound from outside, like the car's driving and you got your window open and you can hear the sounds. It was just too much for me. Everything was just too much. So again, with that talking, you notice I'm not a fast talker. I don't talk fast. I like to take my time and I will try to enunciate all my words properly so that you can understand what I'm saying. And this is the same kind of pattern that my brains can handle. If it's, because, you know, when my child will come to me when he was little and he's like, mommy, 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 mommy. And, you know, I turn to him and I'm like, yes, baby. And, you know, just one because they're so excited about what happened and all this stuff. I would be like, okay, baby, slow down, please. Okay, tell mommy what it is that you want. Take a breath. Let it out slowly, please. And just tell me what it is that you want to say, you know. So, and when he was able to do that, then I was like, okay, well, all right, then so mommy can help you and I can go from there. So for children, it's different because, you know, with the child, you can be like, as I said, I just gave you that example. But with an adult, if they're coming at you and that's their natural way of speaking is really fast, that's who they are. That's, you know, embedded into them. And it's hard. It's really hard. This is why I say I always have someone with me that, you know, when we're having conversations, because they would be able to pick up on a fast talker while I might just and I'll be out, they will be able to pick up and they can hear and be like, okay, Astra, this is what that individual was saying. You know what I mean? So, but let me know, have you found that this is something that you've experienced? Let me know, please. I would love to know if I was not the only one. That's the thing, because you always, I remember like, I'm special. No, no, no. No, don't want to be that kind of special. But I would love to know if any of y'all have ever experienced this. Like, do you get agitated by this? Are you irritated? Or, do you just, you shut down and you fall asleep? You have to walk away? Like if somebody was talking, at a speed that you could not handle. Let me know. I'm really interested to know if this has happened to anyone else. And if you are the caregiver looking after the one with the brain injury and you've noticed this about them, let me know. I would really like to know the caregiver's perspective as well as the individual who's experiencing it. I would love to know y'all perspective. Just let me know. And, I will take my leave. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. And, let's keep this an open communication, a community that we all can come and chit chat with one another and be like, hey, this is, I found that, and they can say, and I'd be like, oh, okay, well, this is what I did, or, what it is that you're doing. You can tell me, this is what I learned that I could do so as to help me along the way with this, because I believe, every day we should learn something new. And I mean, there's some days you don't learn something new, but I mean, I believe that we should always keep learning, and I learned, throughout this time that I've had with my brain injury, how some things work and how some things don't work. All right. But with that, I shall take my leave now for real. And I'll see you in the next video. And as I said, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so that you can get notified when I do these videos. And with that, I shall take my leave now and say bye.